Hey there. How y'all doing? So, in the real world, life is not scripted. And so, I wasn't going to come on here because today I'm tired. I'm not as tired as I was yesterday. Yesterday, I was exhausted, like to the point of like I was bone aching tired. That's how tired I was. And today, because I was going to do a video yesterday, and I did get out of the bed. I had to get out of the bed because I had this child who, likes to eat and stuff. And so, and then I had to, do homeschooling and all that other stuff. But today I felt much better, but I'm still tired. And so when I started thinking about like, okay, I can put clothes on and I can try to spritz my hair and put some water on it, make it curl a little. And then I was like, you know what? The best version of me is the real version of me. And this is real life. Like I'm really tired. Um I have been dealing with the fact that I had to take some medication. So the other day I went to the doctor. I got diagnosed last week with autoimmune disease, and then I had to start taking medicine 2 days ago. And the medicine makes me hella tired. And first of all, I think they gave me way too much medicine, so I cut it in half because she ain't doing all that. First of all, I don't take medicine. And then the person told me, the doctor, I'm like the doctor tried to tell me I'm like gonna be on this medicine for the rest of my life. The devil's a lie. I don't do medicine. And I'm not about to do medicine for the rest of my life. You can already just go ahead and, because me and my God, we already discussed this and it's already a done deal. And give me 90 days. I'll holler back at you. But we're not about to do this. So she didn't change her whole eating regimen. And at first I was like, oh, this is so boring. But then I was like, you know what? Mind over matter. So we're gonna mind what we matter. So, or what matters. Um, so yeah, anyways. So, it's interesting because this is a testament to how you keep moving. And sometimes in that moving process of moving forward, you stop, you pause. You know, if somebody came to me and they were working with me, I would tell them, like, okay, it's time to stop. Like, you're doing too much. Because where's your pause? And there is so much power in the pause. Like, yes, the only reason I feel better today is because yesterday I paused. Because yesterday I was like, shut this down. Because there is no power in pushing through something that hurts. I'm going to say that one more time. There's no power in pushing through something that hurts. See, I'm speaking for Black women because I'm one. But Black women, we have been taught, it's been ingrained to push through. Just keep pushing. Push through and make it do what it do. And all the little sayings that we have. Baby, no, you don't. You don't push through. You don't just keep moving just because you got to get to the other side. The other side is not going anywhere. But if your ass keep pushing through, your ass gonna go somewhere real quick. And so pause. And that's, I believe that there's a lesson in everything. And like everything comes to teach us something. And listen, I believe in a soft life. I believe in rest. I believe in, candles and calm and all the woo things in the world. I do. But life when it's lifing, don't care about none of those things. And everybody has a time. Like you are gonna your car gonna get pulled at some point. And I'm not exempt. And regardless of, like, I try to position my life a certain way, I try to take me time, I try to, downtime, all of those things, anything that I preach, I practice. But I'm not exempt. And there's a lesson, there's a season for everything. And so here I am in my season. And the thing is, can you do what you say that you do? Right? And can you, everything that you out here telling other people to do, can you take that same advice and can you do that for yourself? Right? So now here I am on YouTube looking hella crazy, right? But I'm still here, right? And I'm not about to get up and go to no office and talk to y'all because I don't feel like it. But I still want to talk to you because I want y'all to know that I'm real and that I have real problems just like everybody else. And that even in those times where things are not going as planned, we not curating nothing over here. Like, I'm not about to sit up here and put on makeup and do all kinds of things to make it seem like, whoo, child, I'm just about to break the glasses. But no, I'm not about to do all that because this is what it is. It is, and it ain't what it ain't. And I'm giving all I got right now to myself. And I still have to get up as a single mom, and because 7 o'clock comes and a child will wake up. Now, thank God, I woke up, I did my meditations this morning, I had time to breathe, and a person did not wake up until 9:30. I was like, thank you, Lord. Ooh, thank you, Lord. Listen, y'all, look, my people are single moms. So guess what? A lot of y'all are. So as y'all, you feel me? Y'all feel me? Shoot, you understand that these people, they be waking up and they don't be caring about what you got going on. Like, they don't care that you sick. I sat down and told this person, I said, listen, person, we mother is not feeling well, okay? We did a whole walk around the park. I was like, listen, mother has to go through some things. We're going to have to change some things. I'm not feeling well. So I need you to be, my right hand. Yes, I got it. And we can eat healthy. And I already eat healthy. Like, I don't want any French fries ever again. Okay. No problem. The minute we got into the house, can I have some ice cream? I said, I thought she was a helper. Like, where did the ice cream come from? How is that eating healthy? Well, ice cream is because it's hot outside. And you, child, listen, I swear to God, I can't make this stuff up. But, yeah, but I did put my earrings on. That made me feel better. It's the little things, baby. It's the little things. But yeah, I just wanted to listen. Whoever needs encouragement, I'm getting encouraged, and I want to thank. Let me stop and thank everybody who has sent me a message or who like posted a comment and or dropped me like email. I thank y'all. Since you either read an email or you read a post. I know my post been a little slow, but thank you. I appreciate it. I'm a little pale right now. But the good thing about it is that I didn't need no more downtime. I really didn't. I feel like I had a lot of downtime. But guess what? Everything happens for a reason, and whatever I thought I didn't need, obviously I needed it. And so over the last week, a lot of things have been shifting, and I'm dropping stuff. I'll get it later. But a lot of things have been shifting, and there's so many things that I'm not even talking about right now that I will be talking about in the near future. But yeah, I'm happy that I found out what I found out, and I'm happy that it's not what I thought, and because that is way worse than what I got. And you know, there just has to be some adjustments. And I wasn't anticipating being dead tired like I am, but that comes with the territory. The medication that I'm on requires that, or it doesn't require, but one of the side effects is makes you drowsy at first until your body adjusts. And so nobody told, like yesterday when I say yesterday, I was like this. I was like, oh, let me fix this breakfast for this person, and then I forgot. I was like, I gotta do homeschool. So we went through the whole homeschool process. We went over all the math, the science, whatever. And I was just like, oh Lord, I don't know how long I'm gonna be up here taking this, and I don't want to go to sleep. But I made it through, and then an angel showed up. I got a text message from my son's friend's mom, my friend, and she was like, do y'all want to come over? I was like, listen, baby, I'm tired, and I'm gonna stay right here in this bed, and I'm gonna just do me. And she said, well, do you want me to get him so that you can rest? And so I'm still taking my own advice, like letting go of certain things. And I was like, well, you make that decision. If you want to go ahead and get him, that's perfectly fine with me. I will have him ready. And so I had him ready. Well, he got himself ready. And then shortly after, she came and picked him up. And it was like 2.5 hours that I got to rest. And it always happens like this. So then when I want to go to sleep, he was gone. I had so much energy, like, yes, I'm up. And I had to tell myself, nope, go lay down. And so I lay down, and I couldn't go to sleep at first. And I finally drifted off listening to a meditation. Then I got up, I took a shower, and as I was finishing up the shower, then I got the message that he was back. And so yeah, that was my day yesterday. But today, I had way more energy. I got up, and I think that's where I left off when I had lost my train of thought. But I got up this morning. I was meditating. I felt so much better. But what I did was I cut the medication in half. I cut that pill right in half. Listen, we're not doing that. Because you're not about to have me up in here looking like a zombie. I'm not about to be doing that. I'm not. I can't do it. And then I monitored everything like I was supposed to monitor. Excuse me, y'all. And I was like, yeah, see, I don't need all that medicine. I cut the mess in half. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I don't, listen. I'm a born healer. My grandmama could throw up some herbs and fix some stuff. I got it in me. I just ain't feeling my course yet. Whew. And that's the other thing. So then I kept telling myself, like, so I have been enrolled. This is funny. I've been enrolled in this healing course for 2.5, 3 months. And I keep telling myself, like, okay, I'm gonna have downtime. So that's why you gotta be careful what you ask for. I'm gonna have downtime so that I can study, right? Because I was trying to do it at late night and, do it in between videos and this, that, and the other, and the regular work, and then the homeschooling and, the living and all of that. And it wasn't working out. But that's why you got to be careful what you ask for, because you be asking for downtime. Now you got forced downtime. So now what you gonna do? Why you don't have no excuses other than you're a little tired right now, but that's okay, because what you gonna learn in the course is gonna help you with your tiredness. See, I see. See how you good people. I'm telling y'all, that's how it work out. Oh, that's funny. But anyways, okay. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on here because I want to stay relevant. But I also wanted to, encourage anybody else that's going through something. Like, you're not the only one going through anything. You may not have a YouTube channel. You may not be out here telling everybody your business. But, everybody is going through something. You're not the only one going through something. And even all these, I'm jumping on here, I got the best off life in the world, whatever, and curating, Instagram photos. That's not life. It's not. And the one thing I'm going to always advocate for, this is not a trend. Soft living is not a trend. Especially for Black women. You have permission to fall back. You have permission to take care of you. You have permission to show up in the real, the raw, because it's not about, nobody cares about your makeup, your lip gloss, your clothes. Nobody cares about the fact that you put it all together, because I want to see you. Oh, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Hold on. All right, okay. I had to get up because I really wanted to. There is this poem that I love that gives me life. I don't know if it's the lighting in here or what, but all right. So I wanted to share this. I'm going to share this and then I'm going to lay myself down. But it's called The Invitation. It's by Orion Mountain Dreamer. And I think it's relevant to all of this. And it's called The Invitation. A guy I dated when I lived in Korea had this in his bathroom. And when I first met him, I was just like, I was in the bathroom, using the bathroom, and it's like right in front of you. And I write poetry. So I was like, okay, let me read this. And it was deep and profound, but it actually is very relevant for right now. So I'm going to read a little bit about it because, life is really an invitation for you to really be your authentic self, to show up as you, because that's what's relatable. Like, you know, we live in this world where everything is put together. Everything is about showing people the best part of every aspect of your life. But, what resonates, and I have to remind myself of this all the time, and what resonates with people is that you got one too. Like, really? Oh, like mine? Like, that's what resonates. Not, oh my gosh, you living over here all high sedity. Nobody give a damn about your high sedity life. Like, for real. I want to know that you went through something. I want to know that you showed up for something, that you made it through something, that, you know, you've actually accomplished. And I tell people all the time, listen, thank God I don't look like what I've been through. Thank God. I'm damn near, listen, next month, in 1 month and 10 days, I will be 49 years old. So this is my last year of being 40, in my 40s. Not being 40, but in my 40s. Babe, I know I don't look like I'm about to be 50. I don't know what that look like, because all the people I know who 50 don't look 50. Like, I don't know what 50 is supposed to look like these days. I don't know. But, you know, I got a couple little gray hairs coming through right here, whatever. But at the end of the day, if I told you my story in completion, some of y'all wouldn't even believe it, because it's one of triumph. Like, I've been through some stuff. I've earned my wings. I'm like, listen, I'm out here flying because I did the work. I've done some things in my life. And yeah, there are some setbacks. And no, am I 100 right now? Absolutely not. But more importantly, I'm showing up, right? And I'm showing up to the capacity in which I can show up. I'm not going to push myself to exhaustion. I'm not going to do more than is necessary. I'm going to do what I can. And then the rest of it's going to fall to the waste. And what I do know for sure is that I'm always going to be taken care of regardless of whatever. Because my God loves me. That's how it works. But I'm going to share this, and then I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to y'all. But it's called The Invitation. It doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know what you ache. I want to know what you ache for, and if you dare to dream of meeting your heart's longing. It doesn't interest me how old you are. I want to know if you will risk looking like a fool for love, for your dream, for the adventure of being alive. It doesn't interest me what planets are squaring your moon. I want to know if you have touched the center of your own sorrow, if you have been opened by life's betrayals, or have become shriveled and closed from fear of further pain. I want to know if you can sit with pain, mine or your own, without moving to hide it or fade it or fix it. I want to know if you can be with joy, mine or your own. If you can dance with the wildness and let the ecstasy fill you to the tips of your fingers and toes without cautioning us to be careful, be realistic, remember the limitations of being human. It doesn't interest me if the story you are telling me is true. I want to know if you can disappoint another to be true to yourself. If you can bear the accusation of betrayal and not betray your own soul. If you can be faithful and therefore trustworthy. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but go get the invitation and read it. And it's basically like a relationship. So you're talking to this person that you're giving the invitation to be in your life with. And it's like, I'm not interested in what you're telling everybody else. I'm not interested in how you show up and the fact that you got this suave job and that you're doing all these things. I'm not interested in all the accolades. And she goes on to talk about how much money you make. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in who you studied with and, all the fact that you can say that you rode with XYZ. I'm not interested in that. I want to know if you can be alone with yourself and if you truly like the company that you keep in empty moments. That's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in the fact that you can show up and show me your authentic self and be you. Don't give me a made up version of who you are. Don't try to tell me that you understand my plight and you ain't been through shit. Like, I don't care about none of that. Like, none of that matters to me. What matters is that you have one too. So that's what I'm here for today. I'm really for it. I'm for it. I'm for it all today. Like, and maybe I have shown up to you curated, or listen, I can show you curated, and I can assure you that I might be when I come on YouTube. I'm not trying to position myself to be something I'm not, because at the end of the day, I know who I am, right? And I know that this journey has peaks and valleys. And sometimes you're going to be at your peak. And then sometimes you're going to be in a valley. And I can assure you, I've been in a valley for this whole last year. And when I say God tested me, baby, God tested me. But always, something or someone has shown up to show and prove. And what I have learned about myself in the last year, because honest to God, when I left in 2 weeks, it'll be a year I've been here in Southeast Asia for the first time I was in Korea, but to be further in Asia and to be in the position in which I am in, where I've had family turn on me. I've had, people, I don't ask for a lot because I don't like owing people. So I don't like asking people for help. And like a lot of sisters who end up being burnt out, or who haven't set boundaries, or who just depleted because you've always been everything to everybody. You're the oldest, the eldest child. You're carrying the burdens of everybody. All of those things, right? But this is the thing, that you have to set boundaries. You have to draw a line and let people know, okay, this is who I am. And you also have to be willing to let your guard down and be vulnerable in certain aspects and ask for help. My biggest issue has always been asking. I don't like asking for help. Like, listen, I'll figure out, because I don't like you telling me no. So I'm asking you something, you're going to tell me no. But I've learned to ask for. But this last year has really been a testament of trusting. Baby, I'm telling you, I've learned to trust more. I've learned to trust my own instincts more. I've learned to listen to my inner calling, to tell, my intuition, having discernment and things. But more importantly, I've learned to just trust and walk on faith. Because if I tell you, when I do tell y'all about this last year of my life and some other aspects of my life, I'm telling you, it's only by faith that I walk and show up. And so that's why I say when Lay told me you're gonna be on this medicine for the rest of your life, girl, you don't even know my God. I ain't even worried about you. I'm so not worried about. I already know. I know me. I know I'm gonna do what I gotta do so I can get to the next place. I'm not doing that. And I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna do all my due diligence, because that's what I'm gonna do. And now I'm gonna go ahead and finish this course that I was supposed to finish a long time ago, I guess. Maybe that I'm not supposed to be finished, but I did start it. Let's just go ahead and put that out there. I did start it. I just haven't finished it. But I will. And so with that, I want to leave you with this. If you're tired today, baby, you're not alone. I am here with you. I feel like I'm about to sing Michael Jackson. No, y'all don't hear me sing. But, so often we glorify having a cape, doing the most, running until we're exhausted, tired, doing everything for everybody and not taking a breath for ourselves. We do everything for everybody else. And then we sit around wondering like why nobody is helping us or why we're so tired. And then, then we sing the woe is me, like, I'm out here by myself. No, you're not. First of all, I want you to get rid of that. You're not by yourself. You're not the only one going through something. Everybody is going through something. And even if you ask for help and you don't receive it, that's okay. That's okay. Help is going to come. Just keep asking. That's number one. Stop trying to carry a crown. Because what's going to happen is it's going to turn into a crown of thorns. And you're going to get cut. We're not doing that. Living soft is not about doing nothing. It does require that you have some inspired action. But even when you rest, that is something. That's not doing nothing. That's rest. Let's call it what it is. It's about taking care of yourself. That is the something that we need to prioritize that we often don't prioritize. So, you know what? It's okay. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to say I don't have it. It's okay to say, not enough. It's okay to be like, listen, I'm choosing me today. I'm going to choose to rest, take care of myself. Make sure you're drinking all your water. Like I drink lots of water. I love water. But that's important. It's important that you replenish yourself. It's important that you take the extra 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you breathe. And maybe that's all you got right now. Maybe that's all that you can gather at this moment. And that's okay too. But don't be hard on yourself. Forgive yourself. And whoever else is pulling from you, forgive them too. Because, sometimes we've trained these people to treat us a certain way. And so now we have to retrain them to let them know we got boundaries and we showing up differently. And that's okay too. Because for every new day, there's a new opportunity. And we need to just be able to reevaluate that and be okay with that. So even if today all you can do is breathe, breathe. Take that breath. And then that's enough. No more. That's enough. I wanted to stop by to let you know, number one, I'm real. I have real stuff going on just like everybody else. I am not above anything or anybody. And life happens. And we're going to roll with it. But today I'm better than I was yesterday, and that's all that matters. And you too will be better tomorrow than you were today if you weren't doing so well today. So when somebody asks you how you doing, I'm still here. I still got something to do. I'm going to get to it. But right now I'm going to rest. It's okay. Y'all, keep it real. Until tomorrow or the next day or whenever you see me again, find your flow, follow your freedom, and always drift deep. Peace.